Welcome back to the show, and now we're talking about fireplaces. I'm sure you've been thinking about your wood fireplace and what to do, and this, I guess, is another hot topic today. What do you do with your fireplace?
Well, traditional open wood-burning fireplaces, which were put into houses in Victoria for many, many, many years, most of the houses I look at have one of those, are frankly an energy disaster.
Oh, really?
They have a metal damper usually that the homeowner forgets to close because it's too hot when the fire's burned out, and then it gets forgotten all about. So the bad news with that is a chimney's always a chimney. You're paying good money.
In the morning it's cold.
Well, you're heating the air in your house and paying a lot to do it, and it's just constantly wafting up the chimney. Yeah. So of course that's costing you a lot of money. And even when you do have a fire with an open wood-burning fireplace, 98% of the heat goes right up the chimney. And in some houses, it actually makes the house colder, believe it or not, because you're basically pumping heated air up the chimney with the fire, which is causing cold air to have to come in the house somewhere else around the extremities of the building and windows that leak and so on. So it'll actually, in many houses, make the outer portion of the perimeter of the house colder. So you have a few options. Certainly, this is one of them, to put a gas fireplace in where there used to be a wood-burning fireplace, and that is an improvement. It's going to reduce the heat loss going up the chimney.
So are all gas fireplaces the same, or what are the differences? What should you be looking for if you're thinking of upgrading? Okay, I've got this old wood-burning fireplace and I want to put in a gas fireplace. Is there a different model or type that you're looking for?
Absolutely. You need to shop carefully, in my opinion, from an energy perspective, when it comes to looking at gas fireplaces. The average, typical, low-grade, builder-cheap sort of natural gas fireplace that I see in houses all the time is actually around 30 to 40% efficient, which is really not good news. So literally 60 to 70% of the heat it's generating is going straight up the chimney. Not very energy efficient.
You want to keep that.
So just to put that in context, if you compare it with a high efficiency natural gas furnace, they're around 97-98% efficient. So
significant.
Yeah. So not all natural gas fireplaces are that bad. To answer your question, yes, they're not all the same. And more the manufacturers are starting to put the efficiency numbers in their brochure or make it available to consumers in another way. So all other things being equal, obviously you have some aesthetic concerns when you select the fireplace that you're going to buy, but try and pick one that's energy efficient. You can get up to 70% or better efficiency with them, which is still not great, but it's a lot better than 30%.
Right.
So just make sure you ask that question when you're looking at a gas fireplace. And the last thing I just want to share with you is sometimes I'll come into a house and I ask the homeowner questions about how they live in the house and how they heat it. And sometimes people will tell me, well, we just leave the furnace or the baseboards off or really low, and we just turn on that fireplace and crank it right up to warm the space that we're in. And that is not an energy efficient solution, especially if you've got that 30% efficient natural gas fireplace.
Right.
So there's a few tweaks to that arrangement you can make that are going to reduce your energy costs and still keep your house comfortable. And that's the kind of thing I love to share with homeowners.
All right, so when selecting a gas fireplace, be smart. It's not all about cosmetics. I know you want your living room to look really nice and pretty, but you also want to think, what is it doing for my house? So again, I highly recommend you get an expert such as Doug to come in and have a look and give you the best options available. See you next time.